Athens is the capital of Greece. It was also the heart of ancient Greece, a powerful civilization and empire. Athens is often regarded as the birthplace of democracy. The city is still dominated by 5th century BC landmarks, including the Acropolis.
We have now arrived here in Athens and we're now going to the metro, going to the city center. Very near from the airport, it's just maybe 2 minutes. After checking into our hotel, now we are going to visit the Acropolis Museum.
The Acropolis Museum is an archaeological museum focused on the findings of the archaeological site of the Acropolis of Athens. The museum was built to house every artifact found on the rock and on the surrounding slopes, from Greek Bronze Age to Roman and Byzantine Greece. The Acropolis Museum displays some of the Parthenon marbles, letting empty spaces for those that are still at the British Museum in London, hoping that they will be returned someday.
For our first meal here in Athens, Greece, we are going to try traditional meals of Greece. It's hard. Good morning. This is our official first day here in Athens, Greece, and we woke up around 6:30 in the morning because the Acropolis opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. We stayed here in Hotel Tempe. Beside it is where we ate our breakfast. The hotel is small, simple, but we are right in the heart of the city center, and Acropolis is just right there and other monuments here in Athens. I've already burned everything that I ate, so when we arrive on the top, I will be hungry again.
Booked the tickets for the Acropolis is 10 euros each person. We are here very early, try to visit before all the groups arrive.
This ticket office is just in front of the entrance of the Acropolis.
The Acropolis, which literally means a city on the heights or city in the air, is a citadel whose currently surviving structures were mostly built during the 5th century BC in honor of Athena, the patron goddess of Athens. The Propylaea, the Parthenon, the Erechtheion, and the Temple of Athena Nike all survive to this day, and for these reasons, the Acropolis is perhaps the definitive and most eloquent expression of classical architecture, if not of the classical form itself.
Behind me is the sacred olive tree of Athena. Now I'm going to tell you the story of how this city has taken its name. During the ancient times, a legend says that the people of the city were deciding who will be their protector. Poseidon and Athena had a dispute of who between them will protect the city. Poseidon used his trident, he struck the ground, salt water came out. So that's why there's a hole on the ceiling and also on the ground. Athena gave the people an olive tree. It is where it is standing now. Of course, the people chose the present of Athena. So the city was called Athens in her honor. How do you say thank you in Greek?
Ευχαριστώ.
Epharisto. He's giving me an olive fruit. Epharisto.
You are married? You're married?
Yes.
Now?
Epharisto.
Το now θα είναι σε γαμήλιο ταξίδι.
Epharisto.
Μπράβο, μπράβο.
Epharisto. Thank you. I'm Athena, so I have the right to have my olive fruit. They gave me an olive fruit from the sacred tree of Athena.
The Acropolis of Athens and its monuments are universal symbols of the classical spirit and civilization and form the greatest architectural and artistic complex bequeathed by Greek antiquity to the world. And although there were cranes and some construction going on, one cannot deny how majestic these ancient architectures are.
Now we are eating lunch. Thanasis. I don't know the Greek pronunciation, but it's
I think it's Thanasis.
Thanasis. Tzatziki is Greek yogurt with olive oil and cucumber. The famous souvlaki kebab. There are tomatoes, onions, and some herbs. The meat is so tasty. You have yogurt on your mouth. Side of your mouth. We are in the Agora now, and this is considered as one of the most important monuments here in Athens. Sites here in Athens. I'm thinking that more than 2,000 years ago, Socrates was here. He could be here annoying me with his philosophical questions. Unfortunately, I have my husband who's as annoying as him, probably.
The Agora of Athens today is an archaeological site located beneath the northwest slope of the Acropolis. The word agora applies to an assembly of people. In modern Greek, the term means marketplace. The Temple of Hephaestus is the best preserved Greek temple in the world. It was dedicated to Hephaestus and Athena as patrons of the arts and crafts.
Behind statue of Roman Emperor Hadrian, and the reason why he has a statue here is because he really loved the Greek culture, so he invested a lot of money to rebuild some of the monuments here in Greece, as well as he also built new ones, just like the library.
For the visitors today, the Agora is not important for the splendor of its buildings, but for the significance of its history.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, and he's from Sparta. I love Spartans. After a long day of visiting the Acropolis, the Agora, and also shopping at Plaka, we are now here in the most traditional family restaurant here in Athens. It's called Skolarkio. Spinach pie and fried anchovies. These are just the appetizers. Now let's try these anchovies. It reminds me of Cadiz in Spain.
They better than the one you made in Cali? Be careful or you won't come back.
And now let's try this. Now let's try this octopus. You finished everything.
I love it.
This restaurant is not in the main street of Plaka, so sometimes you just have to walk a little bit more to have the best traditional foods. Most of the people who are eating here are locals, and also it's cheap. It's worth the walk. Here in Athens, we wanted to save money for the accommodation because we are going to pay more in Santorini. And we also want to stay in the city center. This family-owned hotel is just near everything here in Athens. It's cheap. It costs 39 euros per night. It's really a good choice to stay here if you are on a budget. We are out for the whole day until night. So we're just gonna sleep here. That's why we chose to stay here. We're now back in Athens. We just gave back the car rental here in the same place where we took it. The car is really good. We didn't have so much problems. And yeah, it served us for how many days too? We are staying at the same hotel that we stayed at on our first day here in Athens, and they gave us a better room than the last time. Now it's wider, but there's another bed here, which we are not going to use because we're gonna sleep on this bed unless Chano and I will fight. And there's also a balcony. You can see the city center.
Full of.
And you can see the Acropolis from here.
Wow.
It's amazing. It would be better if we could stay here, but it's time to eat our lunch fast and explore the city.
Athena.
We are going to visit the stadium, so Chano is going to buy the tickets first.
Charing Villa from the Philippines. 2, 1, go! Oh no, she's running back.
She forgot something.
The spectacular Panathenaic Stadium remains one of the city's most popular tourist attractions and is a shining beacon of modern Athens.
It's made for giants, not for dwarfs. Come on, to the top.
Following several transformations over its long history, it eventually became the home of the first modern Olympic Games in 1896 and remains the only stadium in the world built entirely out of marble.
We are going to the next location.
Try to take the blue hour.
To take the blue hour shot. We are doing a marathon because he overtook photos in the same place. Now we have to run.
Still have time to reach there.
It's like the battle of marathon. Traffic is so crazy. You have to die when you're crossing the street. We run for maybe 15 minutes and I'm so tired and hungry. In the name of love, because I love my husband so much, that's why I'm doing this. It's not because I love photography so much. I just love this annoying person. I cannot even trash talk because I'm speaking to the video. I cannot take good videos now because it's already blue hour. So now I cannot show you how beautiful and impressive this place is. Now we're going to eat some pastries because Chano promised me. Let's go!
What did you find? What are those?
Lipstick. Now we are going to try the most traditional Greek. Now we are going to try the most traditional Greek pastries. Oldest cheese pie here in Athens since 1910. Just like feta cheese.
It's full of feta cheese.
Either tourists or locals visit this shop just for this cheese pie.
Is it worth it?
Yes, you can eat this with coffee in the morning. And we ordered another one. It's spinach pie. So good. It looks like there are cheese too inside. It's really tasty. I love it. You have to taste it.
Bye.
Traditional Greek coffee.
Are you Athena or not?
It's like chewing coffee beans. How is it?
Well, it's strong, but it's nice taste. It's not so bitter, maybe.
Yes, it's not bitter,
but- but
still strong.
It's strong, but not so bitter.
Once you finish sightseeing in Athens, don't forget to visit the Plaka neighborhood to do some shopping. We're going to try a Greek donut.
Need ice cream?
No, not ice cream.
It smells so good. Traditional Greek donuts. They're really huge. I thought they're gonna be small. We chose honey and cinnamon because more traditional than putting Nutella on it. It is made up of sugar, salt, flour, and a kind of Greek wheat. It's soft and chewy.
There is a lot of honey below.
This is our last breakfast here in Athens, and this afternoon we will be going back to Ireland. We are back here at the same cafe that we tried on our first day here in Athens. It's called Telaro. We've noticed that there are a lot of locals here drinking their coffee. I want to cook this at home.
The National Archeological Museum in Athens houses some of the most important artifacts from a variety of archaeological locations around Greece, from prehistory to late antiquity. The gold death mask of Agamemnon is one of the most famous gold artifacts of the Greek Bronze Age. The Zeus or Poseidon is one of the few original pieces in existence from this time, which was found in 460 BC. The locals believe that this is the statue of Zeus. The National Archeological Museum in Athens is considered as one of the most important and greatest museums in the world and contains the richest collection of artifacts from Greek antiquity worldwide. It is also the largest archaeological museum in Greece.
I love, who's that?
Octavian.
Yeah, why did you know it?
Because his ears and the shape of his head. Small face but a little big here with big ears.
Because it was raining that day, we could not watch the changing of guards, but these are the photos of Chano when he first went to Greece. Our Greece trip is undeniably one of my favorite trips so far. It was a whole package: delicious foods, friendly locals, amazing ancient architectures, unbelievably beautiful nature, and rich history. Epharistopolis, Greece. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep exploring, rain or shine.